Captain Whiskers and the Jungle Jellybeans in the wiggly, wobbly jungle where trees danced in the wind and frogs wore flower hats, lived a curious orange cat named Captain Whiskers. He wore a little red cape and called himself the bravest explorer of Yum Yum Jungle. One morning, Captain Whiskers sniffed the air and said, "I smell something sweet and bouncy jungle jelly beans." Legend said that deep in Yum Yum Jungle, a magical jellybean bush grew once every 100 catnaps. The jelly beans were rainbow-colored, made soft boingy sounds, and bounced like tiny trampolines. Captain Whiskers grabbed his explorer cape, a tiny spoon, just in case, and called his silly sidekick Nibbles the jungle mouse, who always wore socks on his ears for luck. Off they marched. Sneakily, bouncily, and gigglefully, they met. Hiccup the hippo, who told them the jelly beans glow when they giggle. Look for Giggle Glow. Zaza the zebra, who warned, beware the ticklish toucans. They guard the jellybean bush. Captain Whiskers and Nibbles tiptoed through vines, swung on jungle spaghetti vines. They were real, and finally found it, a sparkling bush covered in jiggly, bouncing jelly beans. But suddenly, squawk! A group of ticklish toucans flew down, laughing and flapping. "Only ticklers may take the jelly beans," they cried. "You may take 3 jelly beans each," they squawked happily. Captain Whiskers and Nibbles picked the bounciest, flowiest jelly beans and shared them with all their jungle friends. Every Friday was Jellybean Jump Day in the jungle. Mimi, the jungle explorer deep in the heart of the jungle, where the trees touched the sky and colorful birds sang all day, lived a little fluffy cat named Mimi. Just any cat. She wore a tiny explorer hat and carried a banana leaf as her umbrella. Mimi loved adventure. One sunny morning, she woke up in her cozy hammock made of vines and said, "Today, I'm going to find the giggle tree." The giggle tree was special. It had shiny blue leaves that made a hee-hee-ho-ho sound when the wind tickled them. All the jungle animals talked about it, but no one had ever found it. So Mimi packed her explorer bag with crunchy cat biscuits, a tiny magnifying glass, and her best friend, Toto the tarsier, a tiny wide-eyed monkey who liked to ride on her back. As they tip-pawed through the jungle, they met Lulu the parrot, who gave them a clue. Fly like a feather, near the waterfall weather. Bongo the elephant, who sprayed water for fun and made a path with his big feet. Sneaky the snake, who hissed, "Follow the giggles, not the wiggles." After climbing a hill covered in purple flowers, Mimi and Toto suddenly heard it. Hee-hee-ho-ho, hee-hee! They ran through the leaves, and there it was. The giggle tree, sparkling and swaying with laughter in the breeze. Mimi curled up under it, purring with joy. Toto clapped his tiny hands. They had found the happiest place in the jungle. And from that day on, every animal came to giggle with Mimi at the tree that laughed with them.